Excuse me, Marjorie? Oh, good morning. Hi, I just wanted to talk to you about the photo of the children you posted on Facebook last night.
Oh, don't worry, I completely blurred Jensen out so you can't see him at all.
Yeah, I saw that. That didn't really sit well with me, to be honest.
In what way?
Well, I mean, it wouldn't take much for all the adults of the children in that class to work out who that child is, and I think it probably looks a little bit strange to them, you know?
Right, I mean, truthfully, I think they all just assume that he's just not allowed to be on social media, which is why he is blurred out.
I know that, but something about him being in a photo of all the children and him being the only one blurred out I don't know, I just don't really like it. So can we just not include him in those photos anymore?
Or just like have him step out.
Yeah, is that all right?
I mean, with the candid shots, yes, of course. If they're all doing an activity, we can just make sure we angle it so he's not in it. But that was a specific group shot of that class. You know, if we ask him to step out, he's probably going to feel excluded.
I get that. I worry about what maybe they all think, you know, when they see a photo that he's blurred out, you know? I'd rather he just wasn't in it.
Okay, but we don't want him to feel like he's being left out. You know, if he sees all of his classmates being gathered for a photo and we say, oh no, Jensen, you've got to stand back. Bless his heart, he's probably going to hurt his feelings.
Honestly, I doubt he'd even remember it, okay? I just don't want the photo to go up online and all the parents see him blurred out and think, oh God, she's such a fuddy-duddy parent when it comes to her child going online.
Right, and how do we square this with Jensen when he asks?
If he asks, just tell him there wasn't enough room for him.
In an empty garden?
I don't know. Then just bring him inside, okay? Look, bottom line, I don't want a photo going out and then Jensen being blurred out, okay? It doesn't look good on me.
Okay, well, how about I just tell him then that Mummy thinks it's more important about what the opinions of strangers mean to her rather than his feelings.
Whatever it takes, okay? I don't want to look silly to the other parents. Anyway, thanks very much. Bye-bye.
Can you believe that? Oh. Hello? Oh, hi, darling. Everything all right? I see. All right, I love you. Bye.
What is it?
Roger has woken up in hospital.
Marjorie?
Hello, my love. Did you get my note?
The one you left on my desk, right there.
Mm-hmm.
Marjorie, we're 3 feet from one another. Why did you write it down and not just tell me?
I thought I'd be whimsical, you know. Writing on paper and passing notes to people has become a lost art.
Is it whimsy or is it you trying to get through your overorder of post-it notes because you put the decimal point in the wrong place?
Well, if I don't use them, then they were chopped down for nothing, okay? I will not let their death be in vain.
Marjorie, what did you want to talk about?
Okay, look, right now, I'm not speaking to you as your manager. I'm speaking to you as your friend. And don't make some snarky comment about how you'd probably never listen to me as a manager anyway. You've been a bit off since coming back to work, so I thought I would just touch base and make sure everything's okay.
Touch base? Marjorie, I thought you weren't talking as a manager.
I use that all the time in casual conversation. I also often say the term circling back when I ask Reese to check my moles. But in all seriousness, is everything all right with you?
It's getting better.
So there was something wrong?
Yes, I have been incredibly stupid over the last few months.
Oh, my love, we all have stupid moments. Don't worry about it. I mean, until recently, I thought ASAP was a company that had really bad customer service because everyone was always waiting to hear back from them. Look, whatever you felt silly about, everyone's allowed to have those moments, okay? You deserve one more than anyone because you're literally as sharp as an arrow. You're never silly.
Thank you, Marjorie. I appreciate that.
It's all right. And, you know, if you ever need a chat, you know where I am.
Do you just want me to have a chat with you so you can make your way through those dozens of inspirational quotes you've written all over the place?
Oh, those half a dozen post-it notes of inspirational quotes are all from Madison. I need to catch you up about her life.
Marjorie?
Yes?
I left the positive feedback on the nursery Facebook page, just like you asked.
Oh, Claudia, thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate that.
Oh, it's no problem, you know. Great nursery, great staff. I'm happy to do it.
Oh, again, I really appreciate that. Have a lovely day.
Oh, I'd love to have a lovely day, but I've got about 1,000 things I need to do.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
But it's like, where do you start? You know, when you've got like that many things to do, it's hard to know whereabouts you should begin. Well, I like to just, you know, make a list and do point by point. I've only got to point 2 of 20, so let's get on with it. Well, I suppose that makes the most sense when you're at work, because it's all work related. But when you're at home, you know, there's stuff for family, stuff for kids, you know, the finances. How do you organise it all? Categorise, you know, family, finances, kids, and then you should be able to make a start, okay? Don't let me keep you, okay? Bye-bye. That's a good idea. Although, how would you categorise something like gymnastics? It's for the kids, but it's also the finances, because it's the bill that needs to be paid. Where does that go? And then what about our holiday this year? Do I put it under family because it's a family holiday, under finances because the next instalment needs to be paid, or under kids because actually it is a holiday for the kids? Or would I put it in all three and tick all three, or makes it look like I've done more than I've actually done? I don't know. I'm trying to make my way through my own list. Maybe lists just aren't a good idea at all, because I can't even decide how to make the list. How am I going to decide where I need to start or actually complete the list? You know, maybe there's got to be another way to organise my thoughts. Do you know what? Actually, I forgot I've left something somewhere. You have a lovely day. Bye-bye. Another way would be to make a list for each person in the house. One for myself, one for my husband, and then one for the kids. But then what happens if we have a family day out or a picnic? Do I have to amalgamate all the lists together? I don't know. Do they have to all overlap? Would I just write it on mine because I'm the organiser? I just don't know what to do. I do this electronically, or I go old school with the writing because I do love me a bit of Tipp-Ex. Oh my goodness, I need to go and collect Lily. I feel like I just dropped her off. What time did I bring her into the nursery? Feels like it was about a week and a half ago. Morning, Charlotte. Good morning. How's Jensen today? Oh, Jensen's fine, darling. Why don't you go sit down for breakfast so I can talk to your teacher? So Jensen hasn't yet told Santa what he wants for Christmas. Okay. And I just want to make sure that the elves have enough time to make it in time for shipping. Yes, of course, the elves do need plenty of notice to make the toys in good time for Christmas Day. Exactly, and despite my repeated attempts at asking him, Jensen still hasn't told me what he wants from Santa, and we're very near the deadline of the elves being able to get it ready in time. So would you mind giving him a gentle nudge today? Of course, what we'll do is we'll sit down at circle time and we'll all go around the circle and we'll ask all the children what they've asked Santa for. Great, right, I will see you tonight, hopefully with an answer. Have a lovely day, bye. Right, preschool. After breakfast, we're going to sit down and do circle time, and it's going to be Christmas themed. Evening. Good evening. So did Jensen tell you what he wants from Santa? Yes, so during circle time, Jensen said that he's asked Santa for the Barbie aeroplane. The what? The Barbie plane. It's the one with the side that folds down and the seats move and you can put them in the cockpit and everything. A Barbie plane. Yeah. Okay, could you do me a favour and talk him out of that? What? Yeah, you can't have that. It's for girls. What?